Hi there, it's me, Ali. Let's talk about applied problems. In solving applied problems or worded problems, we need to remember these following hints. First, read and reread the problem until you understand it. Choose a variable to represent what you are looking for. Illustrate or draw if needed. Organize the given information. Write an equation. Solve the equation. And lastly, check your work and make a conclusion. But before that, let us first recall the following formulas. Can you still remember this one? Yes, you're right. That is the quadratic formula. Next up is the Pythagorean theorem. So this is used in problems related to right triangle. So now, let us proceed to item number 8 in problem set number 2. So we have here a worded problem related to work, and let x the time Nancy takes to do the job alone, and x plus 2 the time Rusty takes to do the job alone. So after assigning variables, we have here the equation 1 all over x plus 1 all over x plus 2 is equals to 1 all over 12. So the first thing that we will be doing is to find their LCD. Okay. What is their LCD? Okay, their LCD is 12x x plus 2. Okay. So we'll be multiplying 12x plus x plus 2. X plus 2. Okay. After that, so let's write multiply 12x multiplied by x plus 2 to the whole equation so that the cut so that the yes the denominators will cancel out. Okay, so the x and x will be cancelled, x plus 2 and the x plus 2, 12 and 12 will be cancelled. So the one that will be left is, that will give us 12 x plus 2 plus 12x is equal to x plus 2. Okay, so now we will be distributing the 12 to x plus 2 and x to x plus 2. Okay, so 12x plus 24 plus 12x is equal to x squared plus 2x. Okay, next we will be combining the like terms and to proceed with the standard form of a quadratic equation. So you will be having, so 12x plus 12x, that would be 22x, since there is still 2x on the other side of the equation. So that will be x squared minus 22x plus minus 24 is equal to 0. Okay, so now we do have here the standard form. So now we will be solving for the x using a quadratic formula. So again, what is the quadratic formula? But first, let us assign variables. So a would be 1 since there is no coefficient, b would be negative 22, and c would be negative 24. So again, what is the quadratic formula? Kindly, can we still recall the quadratic formula? So we will be x is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, that is the quadratic formula. So we'll be substituting the a, b, and c in the formula. Okay, so b squared would be 22 squared, negative 22 squared, and 4. A would be 1, and c would be negative 24. Okay, and 2, a would be 1. Okay, so now x would be equal to, so but first, no, let us multiply it with the negative to negative 22 plus or minus square root of negative 22, that is 484. So that would be negative 4 multiplied by 1 and negative 24. That would give us positive 96 all over 2. So negative multiplied by negative 22, that would be 22 plus or minus all over 2. And the other equation would be negative. So x, so first let's the positive. Okay, so positive, so 22, and the other side, let's have the negative square root of 580 all over 2. So how much is that? That is 22 plus square root of 580 all over 2. That would be 23.04, and the other one would be, or 23, so we can still round off that one to 23. So x, that other side, so the negative 1 would be negative 1.04. So the correct one that we will be using is the 23, since there is no negative time. Okay, so now so 23.4 or 23 hours, so that would be Nancy's time. Okay, to substitute or to get Rusty's time, you will be having x plus 2 earlier, and that would be Rusty's time. Okay, so let us just substitute 23.4 or 23 hours plus 2. So 23.4 plus 2 hours. So that would be is equal to 25.04 or 25 hours. So that would be the time, so the hours that Rusty's take to do the job alone. Okay. Nancy takes 23 hours to do the job alone, while Rusty takes 25 hours to do the job alone. And now, let us proceed to item number 9 of problem set number 2. So this is an area problem. So let us let W with the width of the rectangle, W minus 1 be the length of the rectangle, and 2.5 centimeters for the diameter, where the two pieces meet. Okay, so the first thing that we will be doing is to make the equation to standard form. So we will be transforming the equation to standard form. Okay, so we will be using the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Okay, that one. So a now would be w squared plus 2w minus 1 squared. Okay, let me erase it first. Okay, is equal to, yes, the dimension. That would be 2.5 squared. Okay, so that is still factorable. So we will transform that one into a perfect square trinomial. So that would be now, so that would be now, yes, that would be 4w minus 4w squared minus 4w plus 1 is equal to 2.5 squared. That would be 6.25. And yes, we will be combining like terms. So that w and 4w squared, that can be combined, and the 6.25 and 1. Okay. 5w squared minus 4w is equal to, okay, okay, we will be proceeding to standard form. Okay, 5w squared minus 4w minus 5.25 is equal to 0. So that is the standard form. Okay, next is, since it is already in the standard form, we will be assigning the A, B, and C because we will be substituting it into the quadratic formula. So A, it would be 5, B would be negative 4, and C would be negative 5.25. Okay, the Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean? No, it's not Pythagorean. It's quadratic formula. So W would be equal to negative B plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. Next is, we will be just substituting it into the formula. So negative 4, okay, plus or minus square root of b, that would be negative 4 squared, minus 4, a would be 5, and c would be negative 5.25. All over 2, and a would be 5. Okay. So now, let us be, so negative times negative 4, that would be 4, plus or minus square root of, so that 4 squared is 16, square root of 16, minus, so 4, negative 4 multiplied by 5 times negative 5.25, that would be 105. All over, so 2 times 5, that is 10. Okay. So, we will be, okay, so 4 plus, segregate the plus and the minus because there is two solutions in using the quadratic formula, and that is 6 all over 10, and the other one is the negative 16 plus 105 all over 10. Okay, so how much is that? Okay, let's first in the addition. So 4 plus square root of 16 plus 105 all over 3, that would be 3 all over 2, and that is 3 divided by 2, that is 1.5, and 4 minus square root of 16 plus 105 all over 10, that means negative 7 all over 10, or in decimal term, that is negative 0.7. Okay, so which is more accurate? So that one, 1.5. So that we will be using that one. 2. So let's substitute the width. So to find the length. So width is, okay, we do have here the width already. That is 1.5 centimeters. So now we will be finding the length. Okay, the formula for length is L is equal to width 2 width minus 1. So as given in the problem earlier. Okay, so let's just substitute 2 and W 1.5 minus 1. And 2 times 1.5, how much is that? Okay, that is 3 minus 1, and length would be equal to 2 centimeters. And now, that is our final answer. So the width is 1.5 centimeters and the length is 2 centimeters. So now let us proceed to item number 10 of problem set number 2. So this is still an area problem, and we will be letting W to be the width of the rectangle, 2W minus 2 the length, and W plus 5 the new width after adding 5 meters. Okay, so the first thing that we will be doing is to solve for W, or the width. Okay, so earlier we do have a given equation in the problem. So we do have equation the expression W plus 5 squared is equal to, so the total is 144. So the total area, that was the total area. Okay. So to remove the exponent, we will be squaring that one. So square root to remove the exponent. So W plus 5 is equal to, what is square root of 144? Okay, that is 12. Very good. And yes, d5 to the other side. So that would be 7 meters. So width would be equal to 7 meters. So next is we will be solving for L, or the length. Okay. So we do have length is equal to 2W minus 2. Okay. So let's just substitute the W, or the width, that is 7 minus 2. So do the math. So 2 times 7 is 14 minus 2. So 14 minus 2 would be 12. So that is length is equal to 12 meter. Okay. And for the new width, that would be W plus 5, 7 plus 5, that would be 12 meters. And now let us proceed to item number 11. Problem set number 2. So T be the number of years that has elapsed, and the V for value of the copy machine. Okay. So now we have here the equation V of T is equal to 5,000 multiplied by 2 raised to the power of negative 15t. Okay. So for A, it is the original value of the machine. So we will be finding the original value of the machine. So V of T, so T would be 0 since it is no time. So it is original. So 5,000. That would be the original value. And the B would be the value of the machine 5 years after the purchase. Okay, so we will be setting the T to 5. So 5 years is equal to 5,000 times 2 raised to the power of negative 15t. So we will be converting negative 15t to decimal. So that would be 0.15. Negative 0.15 t, and that is 5. So you will be doing the math. So 5,000. So to raised to the power of negative 0.15 times 5. That is negative 0.15 times 5, 0.75. So, that is 29, no, $2,973.01. So, that is the value 5 years after the purchase. Okay, so now let's proceed to letter C. Letter C is the value of the machine 10 years after the purchase. Okay, so let's just set the T to 10, same way as we did with the 5 years. So we will be using 10. So 5,000 multiplied by 2 raised to the power of negative 0.15. So that times 10, that is negative 1.5. Okay. And V of 10 is equal to 1,767.76 dollars. So that is the value of the machine 10 years after the purchase. So yes, that is. Last but not the least is item number 12 of problem set number 2. So we do have here, let us let A of T be the amount of present in grams and T the months after the initial measurement. Okay. So we do have the original equation. A of T is equal to 100 times 3.2 raised to the power of negative 5t. So that is the original equation. And for letter A, we will be solving for how much was present at the initial measurement. So that is the initial measurement. So let us just let A to be 0. So A of 0 is equal to 100. So that is the original or initial equation. So that is 100 grams. For letter B, how much was present 2 months later? So that is for 2 months, no? So let us just change the T to 2 to represent 2 months. So A of 2 is equal to 100, 3.2. So to convert 5 to decimal, so 0.05, and T, substitute T to 2. So A of 2 is equal to 100, 3.2 raised to the power of negative 0.05 times 2. That would be negative 0.1. So A of 2 is equal to 89.01 grams. Yeah. Okay. So for letter C, how much was present 10 months later? So it's just the same process as it is in 2 months, just change the T to 10 months. So 10, A of 10 is equal to, yes, 103.2 raised to the power of negative 0.05 multiplied by 2. No, it's 10 because it's 10 months. Okay, A of 10 is equal to 103.2 raised to the power of negative 0.05 times 10. That would be 0.5. So A of 10 is equal to, how much is that? So let's solve it in the calculator, and that is 55.90 grams. Okay, so that is for 10 months. Okay. A of 0, so the initial would be 100. After 2 months, 89.01, and in 10 months, 55.90 grams. Okay. And that is all for today's episode. So I hope you have learned something, even though it's kind of just small. But anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!